Okay, let's
make it happen.
Let's do another. Let's stop this and let's do one more. Stop this one. Okay, Micah, do the lead-in now because Clayton's not going to listen to us and it's only going to take time.
Hi everyone, welcome back to The Good, The Gay, and The Gorgeous. And this week we are talking about what?
I want to talk about crossword puzzles. I'm doing a lot of them and I did not realize that they were as addictive and as fun as they really are.
The New York Times is the best.
Yeah.
LA Times has easier ones though. Or used to.
I was doing USA Today's online, but Zach has an app that has the New York Times one and we do those in the morning.
They're so good.
What about you? What do you want to talk about?
I still want to talk about Valorant's...
what?
Sorry.
What do you want to talk about?
I still want to talk about Valorant's genius marketing strategies and how I'm so excited for
We could. We could.
Heard. Mm-hmm. Are we going to vote?
You already know you're going to lose. The point is, I was going to say we could compromise and talk about both because I feel like crossword puzzles, we can only say so much about how amazing they are and why.
Oh, want to bet?
I mean, I can talk about it forever. I'm trying to compromise so Clayton can finally talk about his thing.
Well, because I was going to expand. If we chose crossword puzzles, I wasn't going to limit it to crossword puzzles. I was going to open it up to, like, word searches, Sudokus, like, morning brain teaser activities that, like, people actually enjoy doing. Because I've never liked Sudoku.
I hate Sudoku as well.
Never liked Sudoku. Do you like Sudoku?
I even hate math.
We all here really hate math.
Okay. But as versus, like, would you rather do a crossword puzzle or would you rather do, like, a word search?
Crossword puzzle. Because I have to use more brain power.
Are you kidding? Word searches make my brain literally fry.
Really?
I just did the exact opposite.
No, it's
You're like, they're so easy.
Do you know how hard it is to do a crossword puzzle or do word searches? Like,
hi.
No.
Is that what you were gonna say?
Oh my god, you should try.
No, like legitimately.
Crossword puzzles.
As a person who is mildly dyslexic, it's the worst.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Literally, it gives me PTSD to 5th grade. My parents made me do them to try and be better in school.
But here's the thing: is that you love a puzzle, but not just you don't like word puzzles. You like, what are those? What are they called? The
like
ones
little tabletop puzzles.
Yeah, tabletop puzzles and things like that. You enjoy those. So like,
which I hate.
Really? Because I like those sometimes.
I love tabletop puzzles.
Why?
Because it's just a fun activity to sit
there.
So, okay,
by the way, I guess we're talking about we're talking about crossword puzzles and by extension all others.
So crossword puzzles, I actually like have always wanted to get into, but my problem is like I feel like I wouldn't think about it for more than 4 minutes before I Google
trivia.
Yeah.
But like I feel like I would be like, I don't know that one. I'll just Google it.
Well, at least on the New York Times one, they have like an auto check. So like if you put in the wrong one, it'll tell you it's wrong. The wrong answer.
Yeah.
But I really like them because it's like trivia, but you also have to know words. Like.
Mm-hmm. Also, spelling. I'm bad at spelling, so that's part.
Well, you can always Google
that.
Problem. Or how you do a crossword puzzle though, like. If you get it wrong and then you're filling out more, you're like, okay, clearly this is wrong.
Yeah.
It tells you when you're wrong.
Like, kind of.
Because it won't fit.
Well, but there's some that you do that don't, like, correct you. Like,
for a while,
yeah. You can do them, like, where you have it, like, whenever you put in a letter or something. So, like, say it's a 3-letter space and you think that it's Vex because you're like, oh, it fits. Like, Vex is the word. And then later on down the line, you're like, wait, this doesn't work. Then you have to work backwards to figure out what the right one is.
You gotta know the word.
Also, I feel like it would take me like 2 hours to finish a crossword puzzle, and like I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Like my brain.
That's a good point. I mean, the crossword puzzles do take some time.
I feel like it's probably a really fun activity to do with somebody.
Yeah.
You know, because then like you're putting 2 brains together, and it's just like who can get it right kind of thing. And then, like, you can just, like, you know, interrupt in the middle of it and, like, have sex.
Wait, you can? How do we feel about... Okay, so, like, you hate tabletop puzzles. Mm-hmm. You love tabletop puzzles.
Oh, they're the best.
I do not mind either. What I hate, I have never enjoyed them. I fucking hate jigsaw puzzles.
What?
I hate jigsaw puzzles. They're so annoying and they take forever and there's so many pieces.
I've always wanted to do a black and white one.
I would lose my mind.
Like hell.
Exactly.
Have you ever wanted to just do a solid color one?
Yeah, kind of.
Nope. I could not think of anything more horrible.
Able to finish it.
What I like about
it's one you put on the table and it's there all day and you just
exactly.
It's not one you sit down and try and do.
Like the whole idea behind having something that you do for 4 hours, no. But having something that like
could be sex, but isn't.
Along like
For 4 hours.
Like along
It's a whole lot of
Mr.
edging.
Viagra.
It's just a whole lot of edging.
Are we sponsored by Viagra yet?
Can we? Oh my.
But like doing it over a week.
Give us money.
Doing like a jigsaw puzzle over a week, I do enjoy.
Oh my god, no.
I agree.
Yeah, like
I would get so much anxiety having something so unfinished sitting on my table for a
Well,
week.
that's why you finish it. When you walk by it, you put a piece in.
But like, if I can't finish it like within like an hour, I don't want to do it because eventually I'm going to be like, okay, this is now just in the way, and I want to put it away because it's. I'm not
it's
going
not in the way.
But I'm not going to keep it out
Don't
over.
display
Why not?
it.
Just to keep it out.
No.
It feels like a self-imposed problem.
No. Well, on
No,
top of
I
that, I just
understand
don't
what
like
he's saying.
jigsaw puzzles. I just don't like them. I've never enjoyed them because even at the end, whenever you have the whole picture, it's just like not a perfect picture because there's
What?
creases and lines and all sorts of things in it.
I actually did a crossword puzzle.
Not if you do it where you glue them in.
I actually did a crossword puzzle with an ex-girlfriend one time, and her mom like glued it and like
Yeah.
let us like keep it. To,
Yeah,
like,
that's a
out.
common thing.
Oh.
You like can choose like one that you think the art is really pretty, and you just glue it into
Yeah.
place.
And then you hang it up on the wall?
Yeah, just
People
something
do it all the
like
time.
that.
Would never do that.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I like know people who do
Like
that.
it's something that I think is like cool, but
So where's this puzzle now?
Oh, does the ex-girlfriend have it?
trash probably.
Oh, you threw it away?
I don't remember what I did with it, to be honest with you.
He's vividly remembering smashing it.
No, I don't know where it
I
is.
harken back to a knife blade going through a giraffe
Are
painting
your knives
after
out?
Goodness Christ.
after a very severe breakup.
No, it was just I
Very
don't know where it
severe
is.
breakup.
Huh?
I don't know where it is.
What'd you say?
I'm just like, okay, well, what was it of?
I was like a comic book thing, like
that's
like pin-up art of comic book stuff, like DC Comics.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I had it for a while.
Yeah, you did.
So why'd you throw it away?
Because it was
Whenever
an
I
ex-girlfriend.
moved, I just didn't. I don't know.
Didn't want to bring all
I don't
that
know
It was
where
in the
negative
old
juju.
house.
Yeah, it was in my old room. I had just
Can't
whenever
remember
I moved, I just don't remember bringing it here. And
Uh-huh.
I just don't know where it is. It'd be funny.
Secretly,
It's just above his bed.
secretly, we took it out from your room and burned it because we didn't want you to bring it.
That's
I
fine.
would never.
I was just kidding.
You feng shuied your room.
She did. She came in burning sage. What is it? Knowing very well that she's the negative energy in the room. I love
out.
those memes because I would do
Beep
that.
that
I'm gonna
name.
have to, yeah.
Beep that name.
Okay.
Aaron!
What are we at? Chicken for the
You're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done.
Anyway,
Um,
crossword puzzle.
crossword puzzles.
Okay, do you
I
have this
enjoy
dilemma when you do older ones where it's like, nobody fucking knows what this is? The clue where it's like, in 1925, who wrote this?
That's my
And
point.
it's
I
like,
would just
I
Google
don't
that
know
shit.
that.
Like you
But
just
it's
Google.
not. It's not a common one though. It's not something that
Yeah.
you would know.
I try to
like
figure
who
out.
knows that?
I try to figure out as many of them as possible first
Right.
and see if I can
Me
come up
too.
with it. And if I can't, then I start looking for keywords in the hint. Like, for instance, like,
Mhm.
I wouldn't look up 1925. I would look up whatever
No,
it's
yeah.
like wrote like this, and I would try to figure it out with as little
I know,
information
but
as possible. But it's hard to do
sometimes-
that.
I don't know why. And like I'm one of those people who loves old antiquated things most of the time.
Yes.
But like crossword puzzles are just for some reason my
How dare
brain.
you call them antiquated?
But my
That's a
for
good
some
word, though. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
some
how
reason
can
my
you not
brain-
like crossword puzzles? Would you?
But you
use
like
that
the word antiquated.
But my point is like for some reason my brain just jumps to I'll just Google this shit.
Yeah, because it's easier.
Like you know what I mean? Like
You are part of the machine.
I know,
But
and
you
I
could
don't want
also-
to be.
But you could also just Google how to solve those tabletop puzzles. Why don't you do that?
Yeah,
Well,
you could
if it's
YouTube
hard
them.
enough, I do.
He's like, oh, I cheat on those too. Don't worry.
Like if you're out for like 3 hours with your friends, you're like, okay.
3 hours for
Oh my
tabletop
God.
puzzles? What kind of tabletop puzzles are you doing?
Well, I mean, we spent literally like probably 2
Guys,
hours.
let's get
Wait,
together.
were you here?
Bring your tabletop puzzles. Let's go.
Were you there whenever we had the little ball
Yes.
swinger thing?
And do you know how much I wanted to kill all of you?
So we
Why was
spent
I not
an
invited
hour
to the
on
You
ball
were
that.
swinging
there.
party?
Yeah, we're there.
You
What?
were. You attempted to ball swing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've always attempted to ball swing. I just didn't know in front of people.
You were attempting to
What are those things called?
slap sacks.
What are those things called?
Kendamas.
Kendamas.
What?
Stupid.
Was
It's a
I
kendama.
was I drunk?
I mean,
Yes.
we all were.
Oh my god, I do not remember that at all.
This was a while ago.
Oh,
Was this
it
at
a-
Spencer's?
Yeah,
Yes.
Spencer's old place.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone was trying to do it, and I was just like,
Yeah. And we spent like 2 hours of all of us just giving it a shot, trying to do everything.
Are we talking about the
Just
one that
flat
has like the ball that rolls down the metal like
No, that's
this
the
is the
moon
one.
shoot.
It's like on a handle, and you have to like get it on top.
Oh, I know what y'all are talking about. No, okay. Where one of them has a pike at the end of it, the
Yeah.
other one has like a little like cup that you could catch the
Mhm.
ball in. Oh, I know
Yes.
what you're talking about.
I guess I'll post a picture of that on Twitter
Right.
Yeah.
or a YouTube video. I guess
Yeah.
of somebody doing it.
Actually, let's invite you guys to literally
No,
go
we
get
don't
one.
want to see it.
No,
we
no,
don't want to
I
see
do.
it.
I want to see them try and get it.
I wonder.
I want to know how many people can get it.
the hardest crossword puzzle, like how quickly people can solve them.
Oh,
I
that would be
wonder. I
interesting.
wonder what the world record for the crossword puzzle is.
1 minute.
Really?
I don't know.
I was like, don't you sit there and lie.
I have no idea.
I was like, damn.
I wish.
Like, with someone
You
who's
can't
just a
even read
super
them that
genius,
fast.
I guarantee
Yeah.
people just like
1 minute, you can't even read all of the clues and fill them in.
Do you ever just have like the crossword puzzles that are just like giant open like ones that they don't have like because you know how some of the easier ones are like really short letters
Yeah.
that kind of help you fill it in and then these are like
The long
really
ones.
long ones
I love
that take
those.
forever.
I love having to like recall words or like trivia questions.
The one thing I don't like about crossword puzzles is whenever they have it be a phrase as opposed to a
Yes,
word.
I hate the
I
phrases.
hate
Because
phrases.
then you include the
But
dash,
they're
you not
usually-
include the dash.
Yeah,
But they're usually themed, so that helps.
that does.
The title is usually.
I just literally I sit there and I'm like,
I do hate the phrase ones.
I'm trying to think of
I
a
never
word.
Can get 'em.
and it's like one of those things where it's like something you say at the altar and it's like I do.
I know, and
I'm
it's
like-
never I do though.
I know.
It's never an easy one.
It's just silly.
Those are ones you have to leave towards the end to figure out.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, which then screws up the entire puzzle.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can get it, which is so funny because sometimes I feel like I'm not going to get this, and then there's ones that come up and the hint is just enough where I'm like, oh, this is what it is. And I
Yeah.
can figure it out instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun too because like since Zach and I do them together, it's interesting to see what he like, where his mind immediately goes to as part of the solution versus where mine does.
Yeah.
So like the ones that he struggles with, I more often than not do not have the same issues because I'm
Right.
able to look at the ones that he can't solve and I'm like, oh, it's this.
It's because you're two people who have different experiences.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
very woke.
And like that's cool. Like
It is.
Like that's got to be like the fun part of doing it with a partner.
Yeah. It is very interesting.
I recommend.
Can you imagine Nick and you doing a crossword
Nick,
puzzle
Nick
together?
attempts to help me. He's like, "What is when it's like an abbreviation?" He's like, "What does that mean?" Or like he doesn't
Yeah.
understand like the
The
hints.
EG kind
Yeah,
of
he's
stuff.
like, or like what's one where it's like you have to put. I can't think of a good hint, but he always is like wrong. He's like, "Oh, it doesn't say that," and like it says abbreviation. He's like, "Okay, but I don't know what the abbreviation is." Like, then you're not helping me.
Then you don't know what it is. That's my thing too.
He
So I'm
always
always like,
attempts.
I always get stuck on like the abbreviation ones. I'm always like, or the prefix for
Yeah, the prefix
the
ones.
ones.
Yeah, those are hard.
I always can't
I
remember
just-
those.
I can't
You're-
contribute much because
you're-
I don't do crossword
You
puzzles.
and Nick can go do your tabletop games together.
I love those though. They're the best.
I would do anything to see, like literally as an experiment, to put a crossword puzzle in front of Nick and Clayton, and with no looking anything up, I would want you both to solve it together.
That would be so cute.
I would want to see that. I would want to see how that
Because it would be
happens.
so wrong.
Because you and me are
Nothing
just
would
like
be like-
watching.
Nothing would connect
No.
and spell
See,
words.
part of my problem is like, sure, like some, like if I was gonna do one, I would want to do it the old-fashioned way, like the newspaper and like writing it down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the problem is, I never want to commit to anything.
Pencil.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No
Yeah,
excuses now.
I prefer to do the paper ones.
Yeah, because
I'll
like,
print them out.
'cause
I
they're-
like to do that.
I like
see,
doing
that's
it on
awesome,
the iPad
Yeah, I agree.
because I have an iPad and we have the New York Times app.
Yeah. I mean, I can do them on my computer. It's just not the same.
Right. Exactly.
I like being able to write it.
Yeah. Again, like it's one of
Helps
those
me
things
think.
where you like just doing it the old-fashioned way.
Like, when I was in college, I didn't use my laptop for like, taking notes. I like to handwrite my notes because I'll remember it. If I just type it, I'm not going to remember it.
Right. There is something like that.
I have to
physically
write.
doing something.
I can't write notes because when I write notes, I feel like they don't, like I can't write them in an organized enough way to where I feel like it's easy for me to go back to them. So I get
Mhm.
really frustrated because I'm like, I wish I was a better note taker. And I was like, I don't like this.
I
So when I
think
do it on
I'm
the
too
computer,
detailed of a note taker.
I feel like you would be like, oh, it's gotta be pretty.
that's
Like,
my point.
You'd be the bitch with like 6 pens.
I would, because like I have like I'm
Mine
one of
are
those people who
highlighters.
likes having color coded stuff like
Yeah.
that help me go back to certain topics, and I can't. For me, I can't do that on the fly with like taking notes. It's easier for me to just type them out.
But I'm kind of that way with everything though. Like books, I don't like reading on an iPad.
You like reading the
I
actual
like
copy.
reading
I don't
paper.
like reading books.
I only use my
iPad
iPad
either.
for like travel
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
books and stuff because obviously it makes more sense. But
Yeah,
I'm kind of more of a paper. Like I want to write it or I want to read it.
there's something about the physical, like
It's
Being
more.
able to hold
I
it.
absorb it more.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, that's always been my argument about, like, uploading your brain to a computer, is that,
Who's doing that?
like,
Elon?
people have, like, theories that, like, when we can
Elon
upload our
Musk.
brains to a computer, then
I hope I'll be dead.
if it knows how
Alright.
to...
I don't want to do that.
Same.
I hope I'll
And
be
if it
dead.
knows, like, how your brain feels whenever you touch something, then, in theory, it can just simulate that in the computer, right? My argument has always been that not having the physical thing on the other end makes it to where there is no way to, like, actually simulate it, in my opinion. And, like, that's why...
I don't want
that's
to
why,
be
like,
a cyborg.
And I think the proof of that is, like, okay,
He was
books
always the
versus
least
tablets.
interesting Teen Titan.
He was funny. He was
Who
comic
was?
relief.
I was like, he was always the least interesting Teen
He's
Titan.
comic
Who
relief.
was?
Cyborg.
Cyborg.
Oh.
But I was just kidding. No,
Who's your
Beast Boy's
favorite
comic.
teen? Who's your favorite Teen Titan character?
Raven.
Obviously, yes.
Like Raven,
Who
absolutely.
are you gonna say? Starfire.
Beast
Yeah.
Boy.
Starfire or Beast Boy?
Beast Boy is amazing as well.
Beast Boy's awesome.
Starfire and Young Justice got a lot hotter,
Yeah.
and, like, I was here for that.
So you just liked her because she was hot.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You heard it here first, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
There's no doubt.
No,
Well,
like,
you're telling
this
me,
list is growing by the second.
you're telling me that you don't, like, just like some characters because, like, holy shit, they're a smoke show?
No.
Get out.
No.
Get out. Come
No.
on, man.
They have to be hot and have like a purpose.
Well, of course, Starfire was an interesting character, but, like,
Oh,
my
was
first
she?
thought-
Really? Where was she from?
I don't fucking remember.
Where is she from?
But she had some alien planet. She's orange. Of course she's an alien.
Some alien
What?
planet.
You just called orange people aliens?
Donald Trump looks like an alien, so.
I guarantee you, Donald
You know
Trump
what?
is not
Did you
from
hear the
Tamaran.
thing that
Tamaran?
That's the name of her planet.
That's such a weird name. Anyway. But
What's
she's
her-
like from a warrior people. Like,
What was
she's
her
a big
sister's
old
name?
warrior beefy chick who's super strong.
What was her sister's name?
I don't fucking know. I didn't watch that show
Do you
in
know
a decade.
any of the backstories besides Robin?
Do you know any of the characters besides what they look like?
Wait, what?
How dare you?
No, Robin it's
Good.
it's
I
Dick.
said besides.
It's Dick.
Besides Robin.
I'm pretty sure it's Dick.
Besides
Yeah,
Robin.
that is why we like Robin.
Beast Boy was just, I don't remember his backstory.
He was a part of another.
Starfire
superhero
was
group.
from a warrior planet where
We just
they're all
told
a bunch
you.
of
Yeah.
warriors. No,
Mhm.
you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, we
Okay, what about
literally just
Raven?
told you.
Raven,
You
something,
get this wrong. Hers is the most interesting.
something about, like, the god of death or, like, some crazy shit, like, interacting with her, and, like, she
What?
has powers because of that. Some, like, crazy evil lord thing.
Evil Lord.
Trigon?
Speaking of evil lords, did you know that people think Trump didn't want to wear a mask because then you would see the fake tan line? Like
Yeah,
his
yeah,
tan
yeah. I think that's legit.
I would
think
I
that's
believe
believe
it.
it.
I
Isn't
feel
that
like it
funny?
would mess up his makeup. And
He would
doesn't
take
wanna
off
mess
the
it
mask and it was all orange underneath it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, and then it'd rub off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then his makeup would be on. 1,000%. I believe that.
Lord.
Idiocracy. Did you guys ever see that movie?
No.
Isn't that the one where Terry Crews is the president? I've not seen
It
it.
is
I've
so
seen parts of
accurate
it.
for like what is happening today.
Yeah, I've seen parts of it.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
That's
Dak Shepard,
terrifying.
Maya Rudolph.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, you
Well-
don't know Teen Titans. You can't speak to it.
Sorry, I watched the show in 10
Sorry.
years.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What other puzzles do I like besides crossword puzzles and jigsaw? I like word searches, but they're not my favorite.
Do you like escape rooms?
No, I do not want to do an escape room.
So the way I feel about escape rooms is I'm.
I
cool
work
with that.
alone.
I've always wanted to. I've always enjoyed that.
I don't like
Our group of
helping.
friends loves it.
Really?
Yes. They.
Edit that out.
Beep it all out.
Beep, 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 beep.
Jesus Christ.
You said our group of friends. Like, who are we?
Let me see real quick.
Oh,
I wouldn't
I'm
mind.
kidding.
I wouldn't mind an escape room.
I think of escape room. I think of Schitt's Creek.
But the thing is,
And
I'm
wasn't that
Moira.
great?
I'm Moira.
the thing is, I have to have people who are smarter than me. Because my tactic when I go into escape room
Destroy
is I just
everything.
I just joke around about everything.
I would go into escape room exactly like David from Schitt's Creek, where I would like think it was the dumbest thing at first, but then I would get
so into
very
it.
into it. I would be so excited. I would be so excited by the end of it.
And like what I do is I just like keep pointing things out. I'm like, oh, could that be it? And they're like, no.
So you're not helpful. You're just antagonizing. You're like, oh, it could be the lampshade over there.
But about every 6 things I say, it ends up being an answer.
Okay, so you just spout off random stuff until one of them's right?
The whole time.
You sound like a terrible person to go to escape room.
Literally, somebody.
I have people cracking up the whole time. It's
You
crazy.
That's not the point.
You would pull, like, someone would pull a book out of the bookshelf, and then you'd be like, oh, yeah, like 5 minutes ago I said somebody might want to touch the books.
Oh my God,
I was right the whole time.
No, that's not what
You
it's
turn
like.
into our friend who mumbles jokes that other people say.
No.
That's you, but in an escape room.
No, that's not what it actually is, though. Like,
Isn't
and
it?
I helped solve, like, a couple of things. Like, one time, there was a
Where's
air
the
can.
proof?
One time there was an air can that is, like, used for, like airsoft pistols.
That's a great story.
And people were like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, oh, it's just this. You put it in here, and then the key comes out. And, like, no one believed me for, like, 2 minutes. And then I did it, and the key came out.
Why did you wait 2 minutes to do it?
Because everyone was
You're such a
arguing with me.
troll.
Like, that's not how it works. I was
Why
like,
didn't you
yes,
just
that's how
do it?
works.
You don't have to respond.
Because I like to have the consent of the people around me before I start breaking things. Possibly.
So you're not entirely positive that it would work. You're just going off a hunch.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be correct.
Yeah.
So you're not actually good at these games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Am I not helpful?
Don't answer.
Peanut gallery.
Don't answer. No one answer that.
Nobody answer that question. What
You
about
son of a
the?
bitch.
What about the?
You son
Probably
of a
not. But
bitch.
you can do an escape room like as part of like
Yeah.
phone apps. You remember when
No,
phone
I
apps
don't
used to have like the
do that.
escape rooms and stuff? Where
I
it's
like
like,
I
how did you
Spy
get out?
games.
Escape room much.
I Spy?
Do you remember the books?
Yes, I have them. I love I Spy
I
games.
love
Oh, I
Spy books.
hate I Spy games.
Love them.
No, I always loved the ones where it was like the little games that you could download to your phone, where it was like get out, escape the room, and it was an app that you played by yourself.
I've never done that.
I've never done that either.
Oh, those were fun.
Yeah, I'm
There was one that was like an elevator game, and you had to get through the different elevators.
no,
I
I've
mean,
never played
oh,
those.
they're interesting. I enjoyed doing those.
Did
It's
you ever
kinda
play
fun to
the
see
one
those.
on your phone where it's a bunch of blocks and you have to move the blocks?
That's not a
I don't know how
calculator.
to get there.
That's the calculator, the TI calculator. You remember?
What?
No, I
The
never
big
never did
TI
that one.
calculator.
Yes, I know, but
There's a game on it where you like lift blocks and you have to use the blocks to get your character to the
I don't
door.
think we were allowed to have those ones in school, though.
Yeah, we were. Those were like the standard one that we were supposed to have, and
TI
everybody. was-
83.
Yes,
Yeah,
everybody.
we weren't supposed to
We
have
weren't
the games
supposed
on
to be
them.
playing games on it, but everyone
okay.
was. No, I remember that one because everyone was playing those. At least the first
I
hot test.
also like tic-tac-toe.
You do?
I love tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe was fun.
Tic-tac-toe
I
is
like
classic.
simple
I've never been a big
simple,
fan
like
of tic-tac-toe,
that,
but it is a
Hangman.
classic.
My favorite thing is to like kick like 4-year-olds' asses at it.
Wow.
Wow,
Like I
okay.
have a little cousin who's
We've
like,
lost all the 4-year-olds.
He's literally just laughing at him while he's beating them because they're sucking on the character pieces instead of actually playing. And Clayton's like, I beat you.
I just like I'm merciless when it comes to stuff like that.
To
So
children?
you're
Yeah.
highly competitive.
It's not about being competitive. It's just
What
like,
is it then?
I don't think it's about the competitiveness. It's about like I don't know. My dad never let me win at anything.
It
Except
shows.
for like
It's a douche.
like one out of every like 10 things he would let me win. But it was just that sweet taste of victory on that 10th one. That was
Sweet victory.
awesome. Yeah.
So how do you think that shaped you as an adult?
Yeah.
No, I
tell
love
us.
it. It's fine. I think it's great.
Okay.
I don't like letting people win at things. It's stupid.
I don't either. There's no point in letting somebody win. If
I
they're not
honestly
smart enough,
don't care.
if they're not
Like
smart
people
enough
who
to
let
beat
their
you, they're not meant
girlfriends
to be.
win. Fuck you.
Ooh.
Whoa. Well, we've lost all the girlfriends.
There was no
I
girlfriends here to
I
begin
think
with.
that's stupid. I think it's stupid.
What was? Oh God, I had another type of game that I thought was interesting.
We've
Like,
already
is that not
said
just patronizing?
Sudoku is... No, it is.
I think it's 1,000% just patronizing.
No, I agree.
Okay, cool.
Okay, no one's fighting you.
Yeah.
Good.
um,
Don't you agree?
what was another type of game that I was?
We
really
already said we
interested
hate Sudoku.
in? Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
fuck Sudoku.
Oh, what are people's opinions on chess?
Oh, I love chess.
I've never really played chess.
I've never liked it.
I
I
love
can
chess.
see, which is really bad since I went to a school where like the chess team is like the.
Yeah.
Oh, UTD. I was like, Canyon Creek had a chess team?
No, UTD.
I was
Yeah,
like,
like I love chess. I wish I was better at it, and I wish I like played it more.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one of those things where it's like, again, it feels more old and like.
it's like a commitment
So
to
you
play
just
chess.
don't like old games.
You don't like
No,
old
I love
people.
it.
You don't like old things.
I love it.
He
That's what I'm
does.
saying. That's the reason I love it. It's because it feels like.
Don't you
old and
remember
sophisticated.
antiquated?
Oh, that's right. You like antiquated.
It's just like old and sophisticated, you know? It's fun.
Old and sophisticated.
If you could choose between playing chess or playing checkers, which one would you choose?
Chess.
Checkers. I
Wow.
love checkers.
I would rather die.
What? You don't like checkers?
I don't like either.
Why?
I do not like chess. I do not like checkers.
You don't like saying "king me"?
No.
That's the reason you like checkers?
Yes.
That's the whole reason.
That's awesome.
Checkers is so fun.
Checkers is fun. Like, checkers is good. Checkers is definitely like it's the perfect, I'm waiting in line at the Cracker Barrel to go in.
Ooh,
Game.
good one.
You know what I mean? It's the perfect game for that.
Or waiting
No.
for your food. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
The perfect game at Cracker Barrel is the stupid little peg game.
That's
I
while
hate
you're
that
sitting
game.
down
I
and
hate
playing
that
food.
game.
I love
hate
that
it.
game.
I love
always
that
love
game.
It's
I
so
stole them.
stupid. I feel like everyone steals one, just like you steal
Well,
a
we've lost
Whataburger.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
We lost Cracker Barrel.
We've lost Cracker Barrel.
Gosh, all of our demographics are just falling off.
No, but
What?
while
Who's
you're,
left?
while you're like
What
waiting,
demographics is
Straight
left?
white males.
They're not listening.
They're
There's
not.
a woman talking and a gay man talking. They were out the minute we were on this
I don't know if we've
podcast.
lost the gays
straight
yet.
males
Oh,
participating.
we've lost the gays.
Damn.
The minute someone said they don't like Timothy.
Quick, somebody leak a nude. We'll get them all back.
And by we
We mean Clayton.
Why do I need to leak a nude?
I'll leak a nude of
Straight
my
nudes
husband.
are always more interesting than gay nudes.
But you're not.
It's true.
But like, I don't feel like I'm not the typical
Demographic?
what gay men go after.
You don't know that.
Uh-oh.
Since you cut your hair, you could be anybody's type now, baby.
You don't know.
Look at him. He cut his hair. He's got on a nice shirt. Mm?
Is it a nice shirt?
You just made fun of it.
Huh? Okay, but now I'm building off a point. We'll get back to making fun of it after
Oh
this
my
joke's
God.
done.
After your bit's done.
The only thing that was kind of like defeated is if you.
Defeated.
No, I'm just saying. Is like flip flops as opposed to like a nice fashion sneaker. A nice fashion sneaker.
Fashion sneaker?
A nice
Who
fashion
are
sneaker would be
you?
good.
Are you a QVC?
But flip flops are so comfortable.
Well, I know that, and that's whenever you bring the straight back to this outfit.
I feel like this is a very gay looking outfit.
No, I know. It's just more effort.
Oh, okay. I guess.
No, it looks good is the point, but that's the underlying stereotype, like, what is it? The misconception is that if a guy dresses really well, he's perceived as gay. Like, I would look at you and I'd be
They're
like...
more feminine because they're taking
Yeah.
time to look
So
at
I would look at
themselves
you and I'd be
in the
like,
mirror.
okay, he obviously has got good hair. I know he picked out... A lot of thought went into picking out those glasses.
We
the
know
shirt,
because we got tons
Well, I
of text
know.
messages about him.
Yeah.
You know, and then the other thing is I was like...
You're my counsel.
Yeah.
You're my counsel.
For your fashion
We're the
council.
Jedi Council.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, the shirt is cute. It's a patterned shirt. It's not like a typical, like, just throw it on kind of shirt that you would wear.
Uh-huh.
And then you've got shorts that are not
This
too
took
long,
a
not
swift
too
turn
short.
from crossword puzzles.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is this fashion moment?
Guessing people's sexuality is the best game. And then at the
Is
very...
it?
No, it's for me. I enjoy it. And then at the very end, you have, like, if I were to see you out at a bar...
Yeah.
One, I don't usually go to straight bars, so that would be clue number one. Clue number two would be everything else. And then if I look down, I'd be like, oh, but he's wearing flip-flops. I'd be like, oh, he's straight. Hey, bud, what are you doing?
Hey, bud.
Really?
What's up, bud?
Just 'cause of
10-year-old.
flip-flops?
I mean, for me, that would be me.
That's funny.
There's nothing else predominantly gay, but it would be one of those things where it's like, I look at you now and I'm like, okay, this guy takes care of himself.
Yeah.
Like, he puts a lot of thought into what he wears.
Interesting.
I think so. Because, like, before, whenever you had your long hair and you were like, I'm gonna wear a Pokemon t-shirt and a Pokemon snapback.
I mean, I would still have those.
Well, like,
things
I
right now.
know, but I feel like you could put them together better now than you were used to.
Okay.
I just think I don't know, you've grown so much, and I have loved watching this journey.
And this moment was sponsored by Nordstrom.
Nordstrom's rack,
Oh,
let's be
okay.
serious.
like, we can't afford that.
I was like, let's do a Nordstrom
You
rack.
can afford Nordstrom sale days. Annual sale.
I don't know about that.
Is this Perry Ellis?
Huh?
Is this Perry Ellis?
Perry Ellis?
It is!
What is Perry Ellis?
It's a brand, dear.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
It's just a clothing brand you can buy like at Macy's or Dillard's.
Oh, okay.
All right, where are we?
We were talking about crossword puzzles. We were trying to think of other
Other games, other fun games.
yeah, that are antiquated.
Yes, very antiquated.
Did you guys ever do the dots one? Where you put a bunch
Connect
of
the
dots. I don't know if it's
Oh
called
my
Connect
god,
the Dots,
there's a game where
but it's on paper and you just put a big square of dots and then you draw a line to
And then
connect to, and then
yes,
somebody else has to
I
draw
love
to.
this game.
I
Whoever
know what
makes
you're
the
talking
square.
Yes, I love this game. Whoever completes the
Yes.
square, whoever gets more squares by the
I
end
don't know
of
what
it.
it's called, but I love
There's
that.
played that with my grandpa.
there's a bunch of new versions of it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like there's one. I think if we're talking about what I think you're talking about, where it's like there's basically the gaming platform, and this is on like a phone app.
Mhm.
So the gaming platform is like a giant sphere, and you're like a little character, and you draw, and you have to create like a bigger space than somebody else that turns, and you're like green and they're red.
I
And then,
don't
like,
know.
It's
whoever
probably like kind of just took.
It's
the,
probably
like,
similar.
whoever wins is the one who like has the most coverage on the board.
Yeah.
Like the kind
Kind
of
of,
thing.
yeah.
Well, my favorite thing about like that just reminds me of playing with my grandpa. Just like sitting
Yeah.
there playing that, like waiting at a restaurant
Yep.
for your food and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
That's that. Oh, I love that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What
such a
did
good
we-
game.
Trivia Crack. Do you guys remember when that was?
Oh,
like a
Trivia
big deal?
Crack is still fun.
I love Trivia Crack.
Do we remember? I don't remember Trivia Crack.
I think
Actually.
we were in high school
Yeah.
when it came out.
Every
Early
once,
2000s.
every once in a while in my stores, like I'll have a crew that like gets into it, and we're all just
It's
playing all
so
day.
fun. It's
Yeah.
just trivia. That's
It's
all
just
it is.
trivia
I've
questions,
never done that one.
and I love them.
I'm gonna re-download it because I really love it.
What
I
is
love
the
trivia in general.
Me
Trivia
too.
is so fun.
what is the game that used to be played on like the PCs? Like
Minecraft? That's still
No,
a
it's
thing.
not Minecraft. It's
Tetris?
Minesweeper?
no, Minesweeper.
Oh,
The
Minesweeper!
Minesweeper game.
Never played that.
I never did either. I
played
never
that.
could understand it. I was
Yeah.
always like,
It's fun.
I was always like, how do you win? It's all just random.
Yeah.
Like I
I
never
think
have any
there
idea.
was sequences.
Solitaire. How do we feel about solitaire?
Oh, I love solitaire.
It's okay.
Physical card solitaire?
Yes.
Yes.
I love physical card solitaire.
Eh,
I like that.
never really got into it.
Really?
I don't know why.
I always loved solitaire. It was always such a nice, because I went on a lot of vacations with my family when I was little, and cards was always a big thing that we did. And every now and then when I like just did not want to play with my sister anymore because she kept winning, I was like, you know what I know how to do? And she didn't like solitaire, so I was like, I'm going to take the deck of cards and I'm going to play solitaire by myself. Because I didn't want to get beaten at this game anymore. I just liked doing this. I love
That
solitaire.
sounds
This is
so like you.
So
Yeah.
off topic,
Yes.
but I watched Osmosis Jones the other day. Have you guys ever seen that movie?
That is
Amazing.
such a good
Chris
movie.
Rock. I
Amazing
rewatched
movie.
it yesterday.
Bill Murray,
Fabulous movie.
great.
It is such a smart.
Still so good.
It's such a smartly.
I'm sorry, I just had to
movie.
bring it up because I
Like,
was just like,
half
I
of-
forgot how good that
Half
movie
of
was.
what I know about the immune system is based on that movie.
Wow, that's not good.
Ooh.
Ew.
It's a little dangly thing in Frank's boxer shorts. No.
It's such a good movie.
That was.
Sorry, I just had to bring it up.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Sometimes things just need to be
Great.
said.
Yeah.
I loved Osmosis Jones when I was little.
That was a great film.
My name is what? My name is who? My name is Osmosis Jones.
Oh my
Drexel.
god, I completely forgot.
Yeah.
That whole little sequence.
I know. I rewatched it.
And Drax is like the Scarlet Fever or something, isn't he? Isn't he supposed
Something
to be?
like that. Yeah.
Not Drax. Drax is a pill.
Thrax.
Thrax. Is that the villain?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Isn't he? I thought he was supposed to represent like.
Lawrence Fishburne.
I thought he was supposed to represent.
Lawrence Fishburne. Leah is Brandy.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know what Lawrence Fishburne movie I watched the other day? And
The
Zach had,
Matrix.
no. Zach had never seen it.
He's in so many movies. Okay, give us a hint and we'll guess.
I'm trying to think.
Let's make this trivia. Quickly. Quickly.
Proud Mary. Easy.
What?
Proud Mary.
I don't know what that
That's
is.
a hint. Oh, okay. Maybe you don't know. Maybe it's not as easy as I thought. Proud Mary. Lawrence
I
Fishburne.
don't know what that is.
I really hope I'm
Like the
thinking of the
song
same
Proud
actor.
Mary
Oh, by who?
by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
No. No. What's love got to do with it? Tina
What is
Turner.
that? I
Ike and
know.
Tina Turner.
It's
Is
a
that
Lawrence
not him?
Fishburne movie?
Doesn't he play Ike?
It What?
In What's Love Got to Do with It?
Oh, so good.
Lawrence Fishburne plays
I've
Ike.
never seen that. I've never
It's
seen
so
it.
good. It's Angela Bassett plays Tina Turner,
Oh,
and
she's fabulous.
and Lawrence Fishburne plays Ike, and it's about their
Oh,
relationship.
I've never heard of
It's
this.
so good,
I was
Micah.
like, what are you talking
It's
about?
so good. It's about their abusive relationship and
I want to
how.
watch that.
Oh, but it's so good because at the end she's the star, and she's like, "I don't give a fuck what you do to me."
Did you know now she like is married to some really rich man and lives in Switzerland?
Tina Turner.
Yeah.
I mean, good
And
for her.
she never comes back to the States anymore at all.
I mean, why
Why
would
would
you?
you?
Especially right now.
I know, but
Have you seen the videos of Switzerland? I wouldn't come back.
Switzerland is gorgeous.
Do you see it? I really hope that was Lawrence Fishburne. I really hope that I did not just get that all
You
wrong.
did. You got it right.
Did I really? Oh,
I
thank God.
I was like, I've never heard of that one.
I was like, I'm positive it's Lawrence Fishburne, but I
The
also
first
might
movie
be
that
wrong.
comes to mind when I think of him is The Matrix.
See, I've never seen The Matrix. I've never seen The
I
Matrix.
love The Matrix.
Never seen one movie of The
I
Matrix.
am
They're so
ashamed to
good.
say I have never seen The Matrix.
What?
Boom.
They're so good.
Yeah, I know.
Keanu Reeves.
I've heard that the second one and the third one are trash, but that the first
No,
one's
they're not.
amazing.
While we're
They're
on
all
Keanu
good.
Reeves, The Lake House. My God, I'm
Really?
just kidding.
Keanu Reeves is so hot.
I've never seen that.
I never really got it.
John Wick, hello.
Like, I don't
He's
get
so
Keanu
hot.
Reeves either, to be honest.
What?
I feel like he still has like
I
the
have found
18-year-old
him.
like new boy band person.
Do you know what
haircut.
movies I found him
What?
very attractive in? Dracula, and
I forgot he was in that.
oh God, what was the one? Oh, it's Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton. Something's Gotta Give? I think it's Something's Gotta Give.
I've
Where
never seen that one.
he plays a young doctor who who
Ooh.
is has a relationship with Diane Keaton's character because he likes older women,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just very interesting.
I've
He's
never
very
seen
young and very charming and very successful because he's a doctor.
This makes me think of
Oh my goodness! Wait, he's in that? He is in that.
Yeah.
Wow. So is Amanda Peet.
Who is that?
Amanda Peet. Wow.
I know her from Brockmire, and she's just
Oh, is
Also,
she
I have not heard that in
she's
so
so
long.
beautiful.
She's the daughter.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is her.
Yeah.
What
I didn't
happened to her?
Gorgeous, dude.
What happened
She's-
to her?
She's
Stunning.
a Brockmire.
She looks a lot better in Brockmire than she did in that movie.
She looks amazing in Brockmire.
Yeah, she looks
Amanda Peet.
amazing.
Have you seen Brockmire?
Brockmire is
No.
very good.
Brockmire is hilarious.
How quickly
What
this
happened to her?
became not about games. You were right. We didn't have enough filler for
I
this.
told you. Should we end it and do a
I think we should. I
positivity
think we should
corner?
wrap up. Let's do
Positivity Corner!
Clay. You need a positivity corner. I feel like you
I
didn't
don't
have one.
have one.
Come on, something that
Lady
made you happy
Gaga's
this
new
week.
album.
Yes.
Rain on me, bitch!
I was listening to it on the way over because I haven't listened to the whole
so
thing yet.
Good, but fuck Ariana Grande. That's another thing.
Oh.
And Doja Cat.
Whoa,
Oh.
whoa, whoa, whoa. What?
Tune in next week
What?
for the follow up.
Wait, why?
Doja Cat's running around calling people fags. Yeah.
Whoa.
Really?
I feel like
Yes.
so much of her base
But,
is...
but is it in the
I know.
Is it in the like cute straight girl way where
No.
she gets to say it?
No.
No, not at
Oh,
all.
okay,
And she
okay.
says a lot of racist stuff about like
thought that was-
Asian people, which is like, what?
Really?
I
Yeah.
think that was like, what was her name? Who went off? She was in
Lana
Africa.
Del Rey.
No. That's,
Oh,
that's a whole other one.
Azalea Banks.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was her
they're
too.
two in the same.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't heard anything about that. We'll have to. I want to look at that, and we can maybe discuss
She
that
like
next
would
week.
get on chat rooms and like call people fags and stuff.
Oh, girl.
Yeah,
Right now, as she's famous?
it's like being brought
That's so
out.
stupid. Oh,
Damn.
wait, hold on. Is this something that happened like 6 years ago that
No.
we shouldn't care about?
No, it's
Okay.
recent. We should still care. She's calling people faggots.
It doesn't
can't
matter
call
if you
people
like
that.
if you were
if you-
racist 6
But if
years
you,
ago.
Like, 6 years ago, Jesus. Like, she was like fucking 16 probably.
I don't know.
Doja Cat.
Anyways.
Anyway, we're gonna put a cap
Anyways,
on
Lady
that real
Gaga's
fast.
new album is fabulous.
Yes.
Great dance album we needed from her.
Yes. I really.
That's all.
I've
That's my
listened to
positive
it.
corner. I really enjoy it.
I listened to it on the way here, and there's not
She's
been one
amazing.
song that I was like, this sucks. Like,
Yeah, it's
everything's
really
just really
good.
good.
I have not listened to a single minute of it.
That
It's
does not
so good.
surprise me.
It's not
I
your
just never
demo.
really cared about Lady Gaga.
You
She's
are on the wrong
fabulous.
side of history, sir.
It's not about. I don't know.
She's so good. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, thank you for
No
tuning
one else
into
has
this.
positivity corner?
I don't this week.
Clayton? Nothing?
I
We're gonna leave
really
Lady
like
Gaga.
Spotify now. Like legit.
Thank you and good
Thanks
night.
for watching. Bye.
Thank you and good night. He likes Spotify, guys, in case anyone was wondering. I love it. Actually, wait, no, I do have a positivity corner. One, Clayton. You always make me laugh. Just always make
A
that.
long pause.
just
A
started.
long pause is like, I like Spotify.
I just got it. and
You're
it-
so behind. Spotify's
So-
been out for so long.
Yeah, but like I didn't know that you could use it on the computer.
Yeah.
And
What?
Its interface is so much better.
I literally have been telling everyone that who thinks Apple Music is better. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really not.
See, I used to have Spotify and then I went to Apple Music.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I just
Don't you regret it?
no, not really.
I think. I think.
Well,
I
now
can tell you-
Spotify won't sponsor us.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I think I can tell you exactly why. Because legitimately, Apple is so good at marketing and about making everything that they do in touch feel
This is your positive.
like they're so good
Yours
at making,
descended into fag territory. Yours went down too.
like they're so good at making everything that they do feel like it's the high class version of what's out there.
They do. They really do.
It gives you status. So you sit there and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, then I'm going to
Only
get
if you
Apple
care.
Music.
Only
Well,
if you care. About
Here's the thing:
Like,
is that
that's
I
the
already
thing.
had an iPhone before I had Apple Music. So for me, I didn't get Apple Music because I felt it made me more quality driven. For me, I was just
Quality-driven?
tired of Spotify, to be honest.
Yeah.
And maybe I wasn't using it right, but like I just got tired of it.
I just like
I
that
like it.
can
I
do
like
on
that
my
you
computer.
can. Yeah, I like that. Like you can share playlists and download.
Yeah.
And all
But
that.
I'm always a big fan, like, and I've always wanted to listen to my own music. I'm not like the biggest discoverer of new music.
Oh, I am.
Like-
I
Oh.
like discovering.
I have my friends, like my friend the other day, she came over and she is one of those people that I can always get in the car with, and she always has a playlist going, and everything that she plays is nothing that I have on my like
Mhm.
iTunes, but it's everything that I like. So like
What's on your iTunes? Show Tunes and Lady Gaga.
Yes. Yes. lot of pop, lot of top 40. But
Top 40.
sprinkled in with like Led Zeppelin and Journey and like ZZ Top and things like that from like my childhood, which wasn't that same era, but was the music
really?
that no, yeah, shut up. The music that I grew up listening to
Yeah.
was like I skipped over all of like NSYNC, Britney, Christina Aguilera.
Bitch.
I skipped over all of it because
Yeah.
like it wasn't
What?
it wasn't listened to in my house. Like we didn't.
I listened to that with my friends, but then like with my parents, I listened to like 70s, 80s.
But that was the thing too. Is like my sister listened to like a lot more like Britney Spears and NSYNC because she had
It's Britney,
sleepovers
bitch.
and stuff. But I didn't really listen to a lot of it because whenever we went out,
Listen through the door. I know. I'm sorry.
whenever we went on like family vacations or whenever we were all listening to the same music in the house, it was always like the old 70s
Mhm.
rock and things of that nature that like my family
it
grew
just
up with.
holds up so well.
It really does.
All right, guys.
Legitimately.
All
We
right,
did
guys.
stuff.
This is a whole 53 minutes.
Next week
You
we'll
can
talk
tell.
70s music.
Yeah.
Physical difference between the fact that you can